Welcome back to another episode of HTML for Beginners, and today we're going to explore the exciting world of building web forms. Web forms are an essential part of interactive websites, allowing users to submit data and interact with the website. So, let's dive right in. To create web forms in HTML, we use a combination of form tags and form controls. Form controls are elements that allow users to input and submit data. There are several types of form controls available. Let's start with the most commonly used one, text input. Text input is created using the input tag with the type attribute set to text. Users can enter text or numbers into the input field. You can customize the appearance and behavior of the text input using various attributes like placeholder, max length, and more. Next, we have checkboxes. Checkboxes allow users to select one or more options from a list. Each checkbox is created using the input tag with the type attribute set to checkbox. You can provide a label using the label tag to describe the checkbox. Moving on, we have radio buttons. Radio buttons are used when users need to select a single option from a group of choices. Each radio button is created using the input tag with the type attribute set to radio and the name attribute to group them together. Drop-down lists, or select menus, allow users to select one option from a list. They are created using the select tag, which contains multiple option tags. Each option tag represents an option in the drop-down list. We also have other form controls like checkboxes, radio buttons, and text areas. Checkboxes are created using the input tag with the type attribute set to checkbox, similar to how we created checkboxes earlier. Radio buttons are also created using the input tag with the type attribute set to radio and the name attribute to group them together. Text areas are created using the text area tag and allow users to enter multi-line text. Now, let's talk about form tags. The form tag is used to create a form in HTML. It acts as a container for all the form controls. The action attribute specifies where the form data should be submitted, and the method attribute defines the HTTP method used for submitting the form, such as GET or POST. To handle form submission and server-side processing, we need server-side technologies like PHP, Python, or JavaScript. These languages allow you to receive the form data, validate it, and process it as needed. However, for basic form validation, HTML5 provides several attributes that can be used, such as required, pattern, MN, and max. Finally, let's discuss form submission and handling data. When a user clicks the Submit button, the form data is sent to the server for processing. You can create a Submit button using the button tag with the type attribute set to Submit. After the form is submitted, the server-side code can retrieve the data and perform various actions, such as storing it in a database, sending an email, or generating a response for the user. And there you have it. We've covered different types of form controls, including text inputs, checkboxes, radio buttons, drop-down lists, and text areas. We also discussed form tags such as form, input, text area, select, and button. We touched on form validation using HTML5 attributes and the importance of server-side technologies for handling form submission and data processing. Remember, web forms are a powerful way to collect user data and create interactive experiences. Experiment with different form controls and attributes to meet the unique needs of your website. Thanks for joining me today on HTML for Beginners. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more exciting web development content. See you next time.